I'm back with another update on the simulator. I've added some carpet, painted a lot, and I've got my flight controls. I was going to build my own flight controls, but I gave up on that because I could never get them to work correctly and center correctly. So I just got CH flight controls, which are going to work good. Even though they're not realistic looking, they'll do the job fine. I got this touchscreen to put my flight management computer on. Right now I got the MCP mounted up there just so you can see how it's going to look. It doesn't have any of the buttons or lights in it yet. Well, it's got some of them in it, and the knobs. One of the knobs is on. But I'm going to have to wire basically this whole thing up this spring. That's the second part of the project before it works. So I gotta wire the overhead, I gotta wire the mode control panel, instrument panel, and yeah. And I'm gonna get my master caution lights in soon. I'm gonna finish off the foam that goes over that I haven't started on. Added 2 hand mics, well, 1.5 hand mics. Not finished with that one, but they're wired into a audio mixer around back that mixes the hand mics and the headsets together, then sends them into the computer so I can go online and use one VATSIM and stuff. So if I get tired of wearing a headset, I just pull out the hand mic and I can flip this switch here and it sends audio through these, and it's already got audio for the ground proximity warning system coming through those and TCAS and everything. So what I'm going to do with software is I've got ProSim 737 for the systems and the overhead and lights and stuff, and I've got ProSim audio installed on a few of these computers right here. I'm going to get a display program from probably Aerosoft. I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. But I'm going to get a display program because ProSim is too expensive for me, so I was going to get something cheaper. But it's going to be networked on all these computers. That one looks old, but it's got new ports in it, and that one doesn't work. I don't know why it's sitting there. It's my main FSX PC, but I built rails for my visuals out here. That monitor is going to be replaced with the one over there because it's the same as those. But I'm building this rail around it, and the main computer is going to run the 3 front ones, and then the second computer, which is the Pentium 4 I just got, is going to run 2 outside ones right here, and I haven't built the rail that far yet. So it'll be pretty much wrapped around your whole front view and some out of the side. And I've got a router here, well, not a router, a gate, or an Ethernet switch that all of them are going to run through. To wire everything, I'm going to use some Pokeys cards I have downstairs. I've got Pokeys 56E, and that's Ethernet, so it can run through that. And I'm going to get another one of those, so the MCP will be completely Ethernet controlled, and then the overhead will have my USB Pokeys card and 3 desktop aviator cards I have. So the Pokeys will do the lighting probably, and the desktop aviator cards will do most of the switches. So these seats aren't bolted down now, but I can sit in them, but I'm going to bolt them down. But anyway, I got my pedals in. Those are my old pedals. The knob popped off when I was adjusting the tension for some reason, but they still work kind of okay. So I just put them on the co-pilot side. So no better flies with me anyway. So I can sit down in here. And this is ProSim FMC demo. it's probably going to be replaced with what I said, Aerosoft or whatever. This is pretty accurate. I'd recommend this to anybody, ProSim, to anybody who is building a home simulator and has the money for it. But I don't really have the money for the whole ProSim software suite. So yeah, that is some more roof details. I've got vents, escape rope holders. I've got the spare bulbs thing, which I'm really not 100% sure if that's supposed to be on the NG aircraft, but it is now. So then I have the eyebrow windows. They have some plugs over them because I didn't want to frame them out, since there wouldn't be anything up there anyway. I've got the monitor set behind the panel right now. I don't have one for right there. Right there, that monitor wasn't quite big enough, so I'm just going to black it out darker, and the data is just going to be displayed higher than, so you can still see all of it. It'll just be a black spot there, and I'm going to get panes of glass and put them between the actual monitor and the outside, so it gives it kind of a reflective look and protects the LCDs. These yokes are actually really nice. If you can build your own flight column, control columns, then do that. This right here is the hand mic I was talking about. I'm started on a tiller, but I haven't actually thought of the mechanism yet. I'm just going to put it here. It might just be for looks for now, until I feel like constructing that. The pedals are down there. Everything is nice and in reach when you're sitting in the cabin seat. The only problem with the sim is it was about 1 inch from causing a major issue. Is when I built it, I made the simulator more narrow in the back than the real thing. Everything's realistic up front, and then just the walls extend out more like that in the real plane, but mine are closer in, so this rail should actually be coming out like this, but it's bent in a little bit instead because I wanted to still have the right measurements and everything, just minus the width, and it almost is close enough where it would block your control movement, but that's not a problem. So yeah, I gotta paint those still. So yeah, the autopilot right there, still gotta wire it. I've got these, can't see it, it's carpet in the sim, but at the rudder pedal floor it's a piece of wood painted gray. It's a different color grade than the rest of it too. One problem I'm having is the sidewalls are, since the temperature changed, the wood is warping differently, so it kind of cracked. So I think later I'm going to come back and put some sort of material over it that keeps it together, like maybe like a fiberglass, and then sand that down and paint it. So yeah, and then on the roof I want to put some sort of plastic covering over the seams and stuff one day too, just to finish it off and make it look better. And around the monitors up front, after I get them all fixed up, I'm going to put a covering over them so you can't see the room around them, and then it'll eliminate some of the room effect, hopefully. And the back wall is going to come in after I'm finished with everything, because I want to film some videos of me flying it before I put the back wall in, because then it's going to be hard to get good camera angles, unless it was not right there. It's actually pretty good. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick walk around again. Glare shield, pretty dusty. Here's another place where something didn't work out right. When I put in the glare shield, I didn't take into account windowsill right here because it should have come out a little more. So yeah, here's all my wiring for the audio. It's already just kind of laying here. Nothing's really wired permanently yet. I'm just experimenting with different ideas. So yeah, here's my throttles, and I gotta close that hole off. That's pretty much an update. I guess this is update 6 or 7. So yeah, I guess next I'm going to finish the afterred and close that up, and then all the wiring is going to start, and programming buttons and stuff, and hopefully I'll get it up running this spring, which is exactly what I said last fall about that spring. So yeah, which was really a really short deadline, didn't make any sense, didn't know what I was thinking. So yeah, that's an update.